Thanksgiving at Jennifer Garner's home is usually known for warmth, calm, and a sense of grounding, everything we've grown to associate with her personality. But this year's gathering reportedly took a very different turn. What was supposed to be a peaceful, intimate celebration with family and close friends quickly spiraled into an unexpected emotional showdown that left everyone stunned. According to those close to the pair, Jennifer had gone all out to create the perfect holiday atmosphere, cooking, decorating, and trying to blend her circle with John Miller's. But underneath the smiles and festive setting, tension had quietly been building between the couple for weeks, and Thanksgiving dinner became the moment everything burst. Sources say the heated argument began subtly, almost invisible to the rest of the table at first. Jennifer and John exchanged whispers, then stiff expressions, then increasingly sharp comments. The issue? Their future, the direction of their relationship, and unresolved disagreements they had both avoided addressing. John reportedly felt that Jennifer was becoming emotionally distracted again, especially as her co-parenting conversations with Ben Affleck intensified during the holiday season. Jennifer, on the other hand, felt overwhelmed, balancing kids, work, the holidays, and a relationship she was trying hard to nurture. What began as a minor comment from John about feeling left out suddenly escalated into a tense back and forth that silenced the entire table. Witnesses claim that the argument shifted from frustration to genuine heartbreak. John voiced that he no longer knew where he stood in Jennifer's life, especially with her focus pulled in so many directions. Jennifer, visibly emotional, tried to explain the pressure she was under, but neither seemed able to hear the other clearly through the intensity of the moment. Then, in a move no one expected, John stood up from the table, excused himself abruptly, and walked out of the house. The room reportedly fell silent. Jennifer was left shaken, embarrassed, and visibly heartbroken as her guests tried to process what had just happened. Those close to Jennifer say she retreated for several minutes to gather herself. She wasn't angry. She was devastated. Thanksgiving is personal to her, a time for closeness and gratitude, and the idea that the holiday ended in conflict with someone she deeply cares about cut deeply. Jennifer has always taken pride in creating harmony, especially for her children. To have such an emotional argument unfold so publicly in her own home was overwhelming. She later returned to the table composed but quieter, trying to continue the evening gracefully despite the lingering tension. Where do Jennifer and John go from here? After John left the house, he reportedly spent the rest of the evening alone, reflecting. Their relationship has weathered storms before, but insiders say this argument felt different. It touched on long-standing issues, communication gaps, emotional expectations, and the strain of blending family life with a busy, high-profile career. Still, both Jennifer and John care deeply for each other. Those close to them believe this moment might force them to address things they've avoided for too long. Whether the argument becomes the breaking point or a turning point remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. Thanksgiving 2025 has left an emotional mark neither is likely to forget. The bigger picture behind the tension. Jennifer's life has been under a spotlight lately, especially with all the public attention around her interactions with Ben Affleck. Even though they maintain a respectful co-parenting relationship, the world watches closely, often misinterpreting their dynamic. This pressure inevitably spills into Jennifer's private life with John, who sometimes struggles with the intense scrutiny and public comparisons. Combine that with the expectations of the holiday season, and emotions were bound to be high. What unfolded at the Thanksgiving table wasn't about a single issue. It was the release of months of stress, concern, and unspoken fears. As word of the Thanksgiving blow-up began circulating, fans immediately took to social platforms. Some expressed concern for Jennifer's emotional well-being. Others wondered whether this could mark a turning point in her relationship with John. And of course, many questioned whether the pressures of co-parenting with Ben had resurfaced deeper insecurities. Whatever people may believe, one thing remains true: relationships, especially under the spotlight, are complicated, and even the most composed celebrities can have real, raw, human moments. As more details emerge, one thing's certain: This Thanksgiving confrontation will have lasting effects. Whether Jennifer and John reconcile or decide to step back, fans will undoubtedly be watching closely. For now, both seem to be taking space to process what happened, reflect on their needs, and decide their next steps. Before you go, remember to subscribe for more updates as this story develops. You won't want to miss what happens next in this unfolding chapter of Jennifer Garner's life.